Understanding permission with be allowed to. Hello, language explorers. Today, we're going to dive into a special aspect of the English language, using be allowed to for permission. This is a great tool to use when expressing or asking if something is permitted. So, let's get into it. Be allowed to is a modal verb phrase used to show or ask about permission. It helps to express the idea that someone has permission to do something. Here's a simple example. You are allowed to take one piece of candy. This sentence implies that you have permission to take one piece of candy. Interesting, right? Now, let's see how to use be allowed to in our sentences. It's important to remember that be allowed to can be used in different tenses, which changes the form of be. For instance, present tense, they are allowed to use the computer. Past tense, we were allowed to leave early. Future tense, you will be allowed to enter once you're 18. Just like any other modal verb, be allowed to can be made negative to express prohibition or that something is not permitted. We simply add not after be. Let's see it in action. You are not allowed to smoke in this area. He was not allowed to play outside after dark. We will not be allowed to take photographs during the performance. Finally, we can also use be allowed to in questions to ask about permissions. Here's how we can do it. Am I allowed to sit here? Were you allowed to go to the party? Will she be allowed to take part in the competition? And that's it, folks. You now know how to use be allowed to express and inquire about permissions. We hope you find this lesson useful for your English learning journey. Remember, practice is key. So try making your own sentences using be allowed to. See you in our next lesson.